In this video, we're going over tips and tricks and cool hidden features on the OnePlus N100. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. Today we're going to walk you through some really cool tips, tricks, and hidden features on the new OnePlus Nord N100. We're also going to have a cool link below and have our favorite accessories for this phone. So if you're thinking about getting this phone or you have this phone, you'll find a list of just a bunch of cool accessories that will go with it. You guys will also find a link below to download the app Coinbase, and by you downloading it and buying your first piece of cryptocurrency, we'll both get a piece of Bitcoin. So check out that link, and if you don't already have Coinbase, download it so you can get in that crypto game. Alright guys, just to give you a little preview of what we're going to go over in this video, I'm going to show you a lot of cool tweaks to customize your phone so that it's just easier to find things. I'm going to show you some cool settings you're going to want to tweak just so you have a better experience. I'm going to show you how to run 2 apps at one time. I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff, so make sure you watch all the way till the end so you don't miss any of the cool features and tips and tricks I'm going to show you. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. The very first trick I want to show you on this phone is how to wirelessly charge with your OnePlus N100. Now you're probably saying to yourself, this phone doesn't have wireless charging. Well, it doesn't, but with this cool adapter at the bottom of the phone, plugged right into the charging port, you can actually wirelessly charge this phone. So this little dongle actually connects right to the charging port, and it fits right under your case. So if you have a case, this will work. And you'll see as soon as I put the phone down, you'll see right here it's gonna say charging. Wait for it. There you go, 97% charging. You're probably saying, how the heck is he able to do that? Well, I have a really cool accessory, and this will be, again, in the link below where all those cool accessories will be. This is 2 products I'm using. So one is this little wireless dongle here that just plugs right into your phone that will allow it to wirelessly charge. And also, this little guy right here goes right under my table, and it actually allows me to wirelessly charge but just by putting my phone right on this specific spot of the table. So I'm plugging this product because it's cool, but mainly this will work with just about any wireless charger. And again, just plug in at the bottom and slide that down like that. And I have it lined up properly, and you'll see we are now charging. So that's our first cool little trick. Our next tip, we're gonna show you guys how to keep your screen on longer. Now, some of you guys may have that irritating problem where your screen goes off too fast, and that's because out of the box, the way the settings are set up, the screen doesn't stay on too long. So if you swipe down from the top of the screen, swipe down again, tap on the settings wheel in the corner here. We're gonna go to display, and then we're gonna go to sleep. And this is where you can adjust your screen settings, your screen timeout settings. So right now it's set to 2 minutes. You can change it to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. But whatever you set this to, it'll mean that your screen is going to stay on for that minimum amount of time before it goes dim. So 2 minutes is usually standard, but if that's not long enough, you can change it to 5. And then now your screen will stay on a lot longer without you having to touch the screen. So that's our first little tip. Now our next, moving on, I'm gonna show you how to show your battery percentage on the home screen. Right now, I can't really tell what my battery percentage is, and it's frustrating. I always wanna look at my screen and know exactly how much battery I have left. So to do this, you're gonna swipe down from the top of the screen. We're gonna go back to our settings, tap on the little wheel right here, and we're gonna go to status bar, which actually is under display. So display, and then status bar here. And we're just gonna tap show battery percentage. And now we can see exactly how much battery we have left. We're at 97% right now. And guess what? Whenever you glance at your phone, there's no more guessing exactly how much battery you have left. It'll always show you right in that corner. For this next little tip, this is actually going to be a hidden feature. So if you wanted to cast to your screen to the TV, let's say you want to play a video from your phone, or play like your whole screen onto your TV, or you want to play YouTube or video, whatever, you'll need to make this little tweak first. Now, if you swipe down from the top, swipe down a second time, swipe to the left. Now you're going to tap on the little pencil down here, and you have a screencast option. For some reason, OnePlus hid this in the settings. I don't know why, but I can just take this, put my finger on it, and just drag it up. So now I have my screencast option that will always show up when I'm on this screen. So again, just swipe down again, and now I have my screencast button here. And if you're at home and you have a Chromecast connected, or a smart TV, any other smart, Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, you can literally just tap on screencast and you can cast a video from your phone to the TV. So YouTube, Netflix, all your video streaming apps will have this little icon somewhere in the app, and that will allow you to send the video to your TV. I'll have a full video that'll break this down more in depth, but I wanted to show you guys at least how to get that button in case you're already sort of familiar and you just didn't know that you could cast that easy. Now you know. All right, next I'm going to show you guys how to really customize this phone, because one of the cool things about OnePlus is they let you customize everything. They really let you make the phone, feel and look exactly how you want it to look. So let me show you how to do that. Of course, we're going back to the settings again, because most good things are found in the settings. We're going to go to customization. And the first thing I want to point you to is at the very top where it says present theme. Now, if you want to change your theme of the phone from a white background to dark, you just simply tap up here and tap nuanced dark and apply, and this will change all your themes from light to dark. So give it a second to just make the adjustment, but there it is. If I swipe down from the top of my screen as well, even that menu is also going to show in the dark nuance theme now. So that's kind of cool. I always love to put my phones in dark mode. So, there's that tweak. And then you'll find a bunch of other cool tweaks in here as well. So change your wallpaper, clock style, customize how all your buttons look, your menus, your app icons, your system icons, your font, everything. I'm not gonna go through each one. You guys get in here and start playing around and just check out all the cool things that you are able to customize on the phone. All right, moving on. For our next tip, so this phone is kind of long, and I wanna show you a cool tweak, or really just tip to reach the top of the screen. So I've been showing you guys this swipe down from the top quite a bit. Now, when you're holding the phone, it's kind of hard to reach because it's such a long phone, but there's a setting that should already be enabled out of the box that will allow you to just swipe down anywhere on your home screen, and it will bring down that menu for you. So I don't have to reach up here like most Android phones. Again, I just swipe anywhere on the screen and it'll come down. Now keep in mind, this only works when you're on this home screen. So if I'm in the call app, I can't just swipe down. I have to be on the home screen, which is the screen I'm on right now. All right, moving on. Our next tip is something you guys may have noticed, but a lot of people tend to overlook this. It is a shortcut to the battery saver mode, which will be a great resource for you guys for those days that you know you won't have access to a charger. So if you know, hey, I'm going to an amusement park, or I'm going, on a road trip, whatever, and you know you're not going to be able to charge your phone frequently, I definitely recommend that you swipe down from the top, swipe again, find your battery saver mode, and just go ahead and turn this on. Now the cool thing is you can manually turn this on. Now I can't turn it on right now because the phone is technically charging, but if I pick it up and the phone is not charging, I can turn it on right now manually, and now it's already going to be turning off some of the background activity so that the phone will stretch the battery longer. Now, as soon as I put the phone down, if your phone is plugged into a charger, then you can't turn this on. It can only be turned on when your phone is not plugged into power. So because we were wirelessly charging, that's why it wouldn't allow us to do it. But anyway, that's how you turn it on. Now it normally will come on if your phone is at 10%, or actually, let's see, set a schedule. You can, actually, this is something I missed. So let's go over it right now. So you can set your phone to automatically turn on at a certain percentage. So you can tap set a schedule and say, hey, based on your routine, it can turn it on for you, or you can base it on percentage, which I would say base it on percentage. Most phones will kick it on at like 15%. So you can have it automatically come on when your phone reaches that percentage. So definitely set your schedule, but also for those days where you know you're gonna be out for a long period of time, you're not gonna be able to charge, it's just better to automatically turn it on early while your phone is at a high percentage, and it will make sure that your phone stays at a high volume for the whole day. So that's my recommendation on how to use that to really get the best battery time. And then for days where you know you're gonna have normal access, turn it off, then your phone will work like normal. So that is that. Moving on to our next tip, I'm gonna show you how to launch the Google Assistant. There's a few different ways to do this. Some of you guys may already use the Google Assistant. Some of you guys might be new to this, but this is a great resource that most Android phones have. And again, it's just really knowing what you can do with it will determine if you use it or not. So let me show you how this works. You can either hold the power button down for 1 second like this. That'll automatically launch Google Assistant. Or I can hold the home button 1 second and it will launch. Now the way I like to use this, and again, I don't use it a lot. I use it for very simple things. But depending on, what you do, you may find it really useful. So I like to use it to set timers, to set alarms. If I'm about to go to sleep and I know I want to set an alarm for the next day, I don't want to go and look for the clock app and manually select the options. I just do this. Set alarm for 10 a.m.
Done. Your alarm set for tomorrow at 10 a.m.
There you go. Now it's going to automatically have the alarm set. Now how long did that take? Seconds. So I don't even have to wake up and, let me make sure I hit the right da-da-da. It'll automatically do it for you. You can also set calendar appointments. Remind me, I have to go to the doctor next Wednesday, 10 a.m. You can also say, hey, set a timer for 15 minutes. I'll use it when I'm cooking to just measure out time. So those are some of the basic functions that you can use it for. You can get a lot more elaborate. Hey, when do the Lakers play again? What's the score of this game? How do I make pad thai? Whatever. So your assistant can be super helpful if you think you would use something like that. Anyway, that's how you launch it. It's just either home button or power button, just like that. All right, moving on. This next little tip is a cool setting that I think is very needed for those times when you just need a break. You just need, a few minutes to yourself. You can simply swipe down from the top of your screen, swipe again, swipe to your left, and tap on Zen mode. Now, Zen mode basically will shut off all of your notifications for a pre-selected amount of time. So you've got that nice calming music, and I can say, hey, you know what? I don't want to be bothered for the next 30 minutes. Maybe you're working from home and you just want your phone off and you don't want to hear any pinging or whatever. I think the only thing that actually will come through is phone calls, but everything else you can have disabled. So no notifications, temporarily disables your apps, and it just gives you a break. So it's a cool setting. I think it's very needed. Again, life can be very busy. The notifications are constantly coming in. So if you need a break, go to that Zen mode and just check out for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, take a nap, and you can set it so it'll automatically go off and the notifications can start back at a pre-selected time. But at least for that little block, you have some peace and quiet. All right, for our next tip, we're gonna show you how to customize your keyboard. Now, this is separate from the other customization stuff that we talked about earlier in the video. So to customize the keyboard, you just need to tap somewhere where you can type. So I'm just tapping in the search box. I'm bringing up the keyboard. You'll notice the keyboard will, by default, mirror whatever theme you have set. So right now we are set on light theme and dark theme. So if you're on the dark theme, then it'll be a dark keyboard. If you're on light theme, it'll be a light keyboard. But if you'd like more customization, which I do, I definitely like my keyboard to, you know, stand out a little bit more. Follow me on some of these little tweaks. So tap on the 3 dots, go to theme, and then here you can go through and select a specific color theme, and they have a lot of cool defaults. You can go show more to find even more options. Let's say we did this one right here. And then I like to turn on key borders so you can actually see the individual keys. Gives it a little bit more character, looks a little bit nicer. Okay, next you're gonna go to the settings wheel. And here we can make a few more cool custom tweaks. So preferences, we can add a number row. So now when you type, you'll always have that extra row of numbers. You can adjust the height of your keyboard. Maybe you say the keyboard is too small, I want it to be bigger. You can make it tall or extra tall, and that will, you know, allow you to type a little bit easier. And this other tweak I love to make because I just like to hear when I'm tapping the keys. It just helps me type better. So turn on sound on key press. And now, this is our keyboard. It's big, right? Because I changed it to that tall keyboard. And you can play with that. You don't have to necessarily keep it on the smaller, whatever keyboard size works for you. You got to play with that yourself and kind of figure it out. But this is our keyboard. And when your phone is on vibrate, when you tap on the keys, the phone will vibrate. And then when your sound is up, you'll actually hear the key sounds as you're tapping the keys. So those are a few of the customization tweaks I will make. If you go back to that settings wheel here, and you just kind of go through these different options here, you'll find so many things you can tweak. Go crazy, you know, change as much stuff as you think you want. It's all up to you, it's your phone. But I showed you just the main ones that I would do, just to make it look a little bit nicer and the phone a little bit more functional. All right, we are almost to the end. We have 2 more cool things, and we're kind of tipping into some of the cool hidden features now. So this next one, I want to show you how to launch your camera from any screen, or even if your phone is off. So let's start with if your phone is off. Go ahead and just tap your power button twice. This will automatically turn your phone on, and it'll take you right to the camera. So phone is off, you grab it, you want to capture that moment really quick. Just double tap that power button. It'll turn the phone on and automatically take you to the camera so you don't miss any important moments. Now this same thing applies if you're in an app already. Maybe you're in Google Chrome and you're searching the web. If you want to get to the camera, just double tap that power button. It'll take you out of Chrome and to the camera and allow you to take a picture. So that's called the quick launch camera. Super easy. And again, it just makes it so you never miss any important moments. All right, guys, and for our very last hidden feature, we're gonna show you how to run 2 apps at one time. This is called using split screen. Now, this is a really fun feature. You can watch a YouTube video and text. You can text and, you know, have the Google Maps open. It'll allow you to just multitask. So to do this, first you need to decide, hey, what 2 apps do I want to open? In this case, I want to have YouTube open. So I'm going to open YouTube first. I'm going to go home. And then I'm going to open up Chrome because I want to have YouTube at the top and Chrome at the bottom. Now I'm going to go back to YouTube. That's open. Let's find a video to have. So let's have our OnePlus video open.
Check this.
Now I'm going to tap on the square button here, which is your recent apps button. Tap. Okay, now I'm going to hold down on the square. So I'm on the YouTube app here, and I'm just going to press down, tap on split screen, and that's going to go to the top of the screen. And then I'm going to select Chrome, I'm just gonna tap here to put Chrome at the bottom of the screen. And now I can have my YouTube video playing, very loud of course.
Okay, you ready?
Turn that down. So YouTube is playing at the top of the screen, and now I'm at the bottom of the screen and I'm able to search the web. So I can search here while my video is playing. I can swipe through. Oh, let's see what's going on with sports. Oh, cool. Hey, you know what? I kind of want to see that in the landscape position. No problem. Take the phone, rotate it just like this. Now you do need to make sure your rotation is turned on. So swipe down, and mine is turned off, as you can see. So we're just going to tap on this. Rotation is now on. So now if we take the phone and rotate it, it will kick right over. I can now watch my video in the landscape position while also searching through the latest with sports. And that's it. I can pause my video. If you're all done with being in the split screen, you're gonna find this little white dash in the center of the screen and just put your finger there and swipe all the way to the right, and that'll take you out of the split screen. So that's how you run two apps. Now, one disclaimer, split screen does not work for all apps. It only works for specific apps. So you need to make sure the app is compatible. Honestly, there really is no way to check other than to try to do what I just did. And if you select that second app and the phone says this app doesn't support, then that's how you'll know. One of the big apps that is not supported is Instagram. So if you try to do a split screen with a YouTube video on Instagram, you won't be able to do that. But I'll show you another little tweak around that. So with YouTube, and most of you probably already know this, but if you didn't know this, you go to YouTube, start a video, make sure it's playing, and then tap on the home button. The video now will shrink into what's called a pop-out video. And I can then move this anywhere on the screen, and then I can open up another app. So if I wanted to open up just my regular Google, for example, I can look up how to make French toast, and my video will still be on the screen. I can move it to any one of the four corners of the screen while I'm trying to look up and make my French toast. So this is a way around if you're still trying to watch a YouTube video or listen to it while you're on Instagram or one of the other apps that doesn't support this. This is how you would do it. So anyway, guys, this has been our tips and tricks and hidden features on the OnePlus N100. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Do me a favor, if you can first go to the comment section and let me know what tip, trick, or hidden feature was your favorite. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below so I know which ones you guys like and I can keep those going for future videos. Next, can you check out our must-have accessory store? You're gonna find a ton of great accessories for this phone, including this wireless charging dongle right here. And also this cool little accessory I told you about that I have currently mounted under my desk that allows me to wirelessly charge my phone on the desk just by putting it on here. And as you'll see, this video has been going for 26 minutes and my battery has gone up 1% because it's wirelessly charging while I'm shooting the video. So check out that link below and check out my other link to Coinbase. If you don't have Coinbase, again, it is the app that will allow you to buy cryptocurrency on your Android phone. So if you're trying to buy some Bitcoin or Ethereum or any one of the other crypto coins, if you download that app using my link and you put some money in and buy some crypto, we'll both get a few dollars worth of Bitcoin. So it's a win-win for you, win-win for me, and we all, get some Bitcoin. Hope you guys found that helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.